Guysuco's chairman John Dow dispatched a letter to President David Granger on May 15th, in which it stated that the sugar industry will not survive into the second week of June without a bailout. On Wednesday, Director of the Ministry of the Presidency's Press and Publicity Unit, Ariana Gordon, told the media that a meeting was held between Minister of Finance Winston Jordan and Minister of Agriculture Noel Holder in the presence of Mr. Granger to address the issue. Gordon said the Minister of Finance has embarked on some arrangements to resolve the ongoing crisis facing the sector. However, when questioned further on what those arrangements are, she directed the questions to the ministers. Efforts to contact the ministers proved futile. Public Relations Officer at the Ministry of Finance Bonita Euburn said a statement will be released, but up to news time, there was no statement from the Finance Minister. The recently concluded national vote recount showed that the People's Progressive Party won the March 2nd elections by over 15,000 votes. As such, the party's General Secretary Bar Jagde was approached on Wednesday with questions relating to the PPP's plan to address the issue.
Well, I don't know how this government, President Granger, where de facto government will deal with it. That is why we need the declaration very early so we can address these issues.
But
it's crucial.
Your thoughts on going forward?
You have to deal with it one way or another. And you think this is the only issue? There are several other issues. We have to look at whether Marriott has been able, because of COVID, to service its loan. We have to look at the reserve position. We have to look at the collapse in revenue, state revenue so far. There are tons of issues that have to be addressed that could right now, from all I'm hearing, we're practically bankrupt as a country. The revenue has collapsed, and we don't have the same level of exports that we had. So the export earnings are falling, and many of the institutions have gone into financial crisis. They run out of money simply.
Would you recommend a bailout at this time?
That will come next week when Irfan is formally sworn in.
The Guyana Agricultural and General Workers Union, GAU, which represents sugar workers, in a statement on Tuesday noted that some 10,000 workers are employed by the country's 3 remaining sugar estates. According to Dow's letter to the president, there is also a backlog of $2.1 billion owing to creditors. He said Guysuco has expended $9.6 billion from a bond secured by the government's asset holding arm NISIL. But Dow said Guysuco understands that only $17 billion of the $30 billion bond has been raised thus far. Bibi Katun, Newsroom.